Well, if she comes home with a red mark on her face, like Joey can't get mad at me.
Go, small.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, God!
How far can I run away?
You already keep trying. See what happens.
Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Leave me alone, leave me alone.
Door cut him apart.
You guys keep stealing all my guns.
Kill faster. Not my fault. My gun is awesome.
Ho?
Wow. Ho.
Like,
Oh, what a great comeback. That was great. that was beautiful timing there. Kill faster. Wow.
Pizza can
Ho.
loaded and ready to throw.
Apparently what the fuck? Oh, no! Another freaking fuck. No, God, really? Everything I hate is here! Everything I hate is here! So much bullshit quality, I can't believe it! Wait, invisibility, give me invisibility! Ha, you can't see me! I think they can still see me. I think they certainly can still see me.
Please hit both times. They'll definitely kill him. Yes. Yes. Dead. Dead.
Are dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not.
You are dead, dead, dead.
Oh, no, it's firing at me. That's bad. Ranged weapons. No, I don't want to take a fucking picture. Ah. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm playing this on. Hi there. I've heard that. I've heard women say that. And... oh, fuck. I've heard women say that, and I don't know. That's a perspective I can't grasp onto, because obviously I'm a woman. Oh, I'm a... well, I just gave myself away.
Your vent crawling skills seem to be in high demand today, Gordon.
What if I go this way first instead?
Oh, I'm back so soon?
These blue devils are very surprised. Well, they've gone from going backward and forward to just going round in circles.
Enemy unit sighted.
Many people have their lives because of me.
But poor you. No life of your own.
We both place others above ourselves. I happen to do it clothed.
You're splitting hairs, but wishing someone would split yours.
I've had enough of your loose lips. Like many, I'm sure.
Oh, touche, prig.
Slattern!
If I might put this back on track.
Across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon.
Credit chips clinking, rusted bar, smoke in the air, scars on the wall. He walks in, cloak cut like armor, one red eye tracking it all. They whisper his name in a dozen tongues, every bounty board, every backroom stall. He just nods to the crew at his shoulder, got a call, UN, and that's all. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engine screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon, take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend for the win. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engine screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon, take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend, we don't die. We grin, Starship Dragon, lighting it again. Hey.
Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit! Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon, everybody. My name is Commander Krim. So glad to have you here on this Wednesday evening. Comet also has to come by and say hi as well. Hi, everybody. Comet, I'm going to need you to move because I'm going to need what you're laying on right now, which is my controller. I'm going to need that, just so you know. Anyway, hi everybody. How you doing? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Who was the first to say hello? It was Josh. Saying hi, also claiming space bucks, and redeeming a Get Swole. Done. Pumped. Poof. Also rolling dice. Doc is also claiming space bucks. 123. Nice. As soon as he rolled a 20 and I rolled a 1. For a second playthrough, Dishonored, just gotta do miscellaneous trophies, then doing my full stealth pacifist. TLDR, I'm a fucking idiot run. Yeah, I know. I know, you were talking about that. Drinking while there's no women in here? Well, most of us probably can. Women are rare. 37 51 trophies for the base game, 38 or 81 overall. I mean, you haven't gotten them all already? Good God, man, get good. Hi, Dirty Biscuit. How you doing, Chris? Thank you for thank you for another dice roll, Doc. Request for a lesson from the professor as I poke my kitty. I'll poke you. I'll poke you right in the belly. Okay. He said no. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock. Lesson number 23. Characters never need a change of clothes wearing the same outfit during the entire journey. Also, said clothes will never show any signs of ever getting dirty. Last time it's comment stream, I mean, yeah, I suppose so. Oh, he's being all pissy right now. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to pet you and you're being all mad at me? I'll make you mad at me. I will make you mad at me. Now, you feel better about yourself? You tried to bite my finger and you got my fingernail stuck in your nose. Are you okay? You feel silly now? Now I gotta pet my pussy. Hang on. There's your pussy joke. So you can say pokey pussy. Well, I mean, I don't always make him into a sex joke. Talk to women a lot, but that's all it is. Talk, never hear from them again. Are you talking to them or are you just talking at them? Because I know what that's like. I have some of the most annoying trophies left in the game. Kill 4 enemies in less than 1 second with a crossbow. Killing 6 enemies in less than 1 second. Yeah. Are there things like explosive arrows or explosive bolts? Like some way to maybe do AoE damage with your crossbow? I mean, obviously you would know more about what the hell about the game than I would. I'm just trying to come up with like thoughts that come to my mind when I think about doing those types of challenges. I need to reset. There we go. I have not seen the trailer of Pokemon Wind and Waves. I didn't say I'm not a fan. I'm not as avid of a Pokemon player as the average person, I guess. God damn it, I did it again. All right, let me minimize this. Let's go see if I can find it. It's called Wind and Waves. Okay. Oh, right there. Winds and Waves. How new a trailer are we talking, Chris? Because the only one I see here is 6 days ago. Well, there's a couple of them here. There's a first look. That's 4 months ago. This one's 5 days ago. The release trailer. That's a leaks breakdown. Let me see if I can find a release. There's the announcement trailer that was 4 months ago. Legendary reveal trailer. That's 3 days ago. I guess I can just... So what, this one? The announcement trailer? So this one. The one from 4 months ago? This is Gen 10, huh? What a shock. First one you see is Pikachu. Funny, I actually recognize a lot of these Pokemon. Well, you also have to remember, Doc, that not everybody is a challenge runner. They make these games for the general population of people who are going to buy it. Or, more specifically, kids. So it looks like, so far, it looks like it's going to be kind of like Arceus. And like your encounters are like in the world. You don't go to a different scene for the combat. Those are the 3 starter Pokemon, huh? Fire Dog, Grass Bird, and I didn't see what the water one was. Pomeranian, I get it. Oh, a gecko. Okay. So, can you like can you swim or explore underwater? So the legendary Pokemon for the winds is going to be some, obviously, wind Pokemon, and water for the other one. Oh, great ending. Big old black screen. Okay. I get cheat. Ugh. Being Freak knows there are just people like me who want an actual challenge. Well, they do know you exist, yes, but they have to make the game for the casual average person because that's where they get their money from. Putting extra modes in, maybe something they can add later, but they have to think about what's going to get them money. Making the game and putting it out for people that are only going to get most enjoyment out of it from challenge runs, while the average person who just plays the game for fun or kids won't be able to enjoy it as much. No, they're not going to do that. You have to remember Pokemon's for kids. Sorry, I know it's been around for like almost as long as I've been alive, but Pokemon's for kids. Sorry, the truth. This is only rumors at this point. There's a lot of people saying there's going to be 300 new Pokemon. I did see one of the trailers had mentioned that. Alright, let's... Alright, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we got the Buggy, which is this little pink dildo thing here, and we visited Gongaga for what little there is of it. We do both, not the raids. Okay, so we did Gongaga. Now our next destination is going to be Cosmo Canyon. See how they do with Cosmo. Let's have everybody multi-target, I guess, for now. Definitely need to work on this, so sure. Hello, Retro. Thanks for coming, Space Bucks. How you doing? And they're doing a lot of damage. Makes me wonder what Cosmo Canyon is going to be like. Damn! 780 Cloud, holy shit. And they're still alive? Ooh, fuck. Besides, the experience is really good. By man of warships, but I'll be here. Get sunk by man. What are you playing? Oh, you're probably playing Assassin's Creed, aren't you? Like Pokemon if you close your eyes. Well, I mean, it's made in the style of like Final Fantasy 1 in 1985, so you know, makes sense. Where is Cosmo? Oh, right here? No. Oh, barely see it. I'm home. It is I, Nanaki. Hey, Nanaki, you're safe. Come on and say hello to Bugenhagen. Nanaki? Cosmo Canyon? I wonder if there's any relation to the planet or the ancients. Red 13 seems different, doesn't he? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this land? No. Let me explain. People from all over the world gather here to seek the study of planet life. Who is Nanaki? Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. Good talk. Very informative. I don't hate this version. Some of the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack doesn't sound good in 8-bit. This one's not terrible. Not the greatest, but not terrible. I don't hate it. Haven't really needed much in the way of items in a while. Let's get some more of these. This is Cosmo Canyon, quite a mysterious place. You come to seek the study of planet life? Okay, that's not a thing. Here's the penis statue. I don't know why they have a penis statue here, but okay. Nothing to do in here. Yay, Nanaki! Nanaki's back! It's all thanks to this flame. This fire is called Cosmo Candle. It has burned for generations. It's a holy flame that protects this canyon. I heard once it only went out once a long ago. The elders said something horrifying occurred, but I don't really know much about it. Bugenhagen sealed this door shut. How do you do that? With super glue? What door shut? Oh, that door. Here's where this is my hometown. My tribe were protectors of those who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. I am the last of my race. Cowardly father? Yes.
My father was a wastrel, and so the mission I inherited from my ancestors is to protect this place. My journey ends here. Hey, Nanaki, you're home! Coming, Grandpa! That's perfect. Why don't we take a break too? We can meet back here in a while, okay? They all left me. Oh, they didn't leave me. They're still here. Including Tifa and Red. Should I go with the default stereotype voice for Bugenhagen? You know, a doper? Cloud, this is my grandfather, Bugen. He is incredible. He knows everything. Ooh-hoo-hoo! I hear that you looked after Nanaki a bit. Nanaki is still a child, you see. Please stop, Grandfather. I'm 48. Ho-ho-ho! Make him sound like Winnie the Pooh when I do that, though. Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see his 48 years would only be equivalent to, say, that of a 15 or 16 years old in human reckoning. 15 or 16? He's quiet and very deep. You thought he was an adult? Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to protect you and the village. Oh, no, Nanaki. You can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for this planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. When the planet dies, it may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off. How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet. What's that? What's that not sound we didn't hear? The sound of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die. What was that other not sound we didn't hear? That was a scream from this planet. Didn't you hear it? As if to say, I hurt, I suffer. They have come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus? Oh, he means his laboratory. Okay. Whew. I know that was some kind of, like, innuendo or something. Gross. No, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Come this way. Why is he walking? Shouldn't he be on a materia ball? Are we just going to skip going to get the party members? Or going to go straight to the machine, huh? All workings of space are entered into this 3D model. By the way, we're in 2D. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. Life stream, in other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spooky! Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. A new life. Children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. Spirit energy makes all things possible. Not only living things, but also allows planets to be planets. If the spirit energy is lost, our planet is destroyed. Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. You're talking about Mako energy, right? Every day, Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy gets compressed in the reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet. The story of the planet and those who lived with them. You want to know more? Then you must listen to the words of the elders. Good talk. Again, this game kind of loses a lot of its impact when you can't, like, relay that stuff properly, you know, because of the limitations they're trying to put on this being an NES remake. I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things about the Cetra, the Promised Land. I'm all alone now. But we're here with you. We're here for you, right? I know, but I'm the only Cetra. Does that mean we can't help? Wonder how many years it's been. Gosh, it brings back memories. I was beginning to wonder, just waiting for it to happen automatically. Cosmo Canyon, this is where Avalanche was born. I promised my guys someday, when we saved the planet from the Shinra, that we'd all go to Cosmo Canyon and celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, now they're all gone, died for the planet. Really? To save the planet? We all hate the Shinra. Do I even got to go on? Will they ever forgive me? Right now, I don't really know. But I know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet, or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice, or revenge, or whatever. I don't care. Let them decide for themselves. Urgh, I'm gonna do it! Again! Avalanche is born again! He's very excited. Cloud, bonfires are funny, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago... What is it? It feels like you're going far away. You really are you, right? Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this flame. What happened? It's about my parents. When I talk about my mother, I am full of pride and joy, and that's fine. But when I remember my father, my heart is full of anger. You really can't forgive your father? Of course, he left Mother for dead. When the Gi tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving Mother and the people of the canyon. Come, Nanaki, there's something you should see. The place may be dangerous. Cloud, will you and the others come with us? They just poof right into my body. And we still have the party. Okay. Got a live stream in my pants. Probably should get that checked out. And we're just immediately going. I have no control over this. Hoo-hoo-hoo, are we all set? Alright, come in. Hey, aren't you going with us, Grandpa? What, are you crazy? It's dangerous in there, I told you that. You want an old man like me should go first? What? I'll be right behind you. I gotta work those, some of that text better. Everyone hears a ghost of the Gi tribe, killed in a certain battle. A certain battle? The vengeful spirits of the Gi didn't disappear and couldn't return to the live stream. We still have far to go. Far to go, we just got here. Nice to see they're varying out the enemies we encounter in this game. Ow. Ow! Why did Tifa take such little damage? Christ. 12 potions, that should be... I don't need that much health, but I do want to kind of make up some of that 300 some odd plus damage we just took from Blaze. Oh, it's so hot. Hey, Shinra, have you had an asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat? I mean, I'm sure that Palmer did something every once in a while. I don't know if that's... Damn, 1,400 from Tifa. Tifa was pissed. Okay. Damn, 2,200 out of Cloud. But Cloud's so slow, he's last to attack. What the hell? Hello, Dukin. Happy Wednesday. How you doing? What the fuck am I supposed to do here? God. Crappy end of day at work, but I'm probably going to have to remedy that in the morning. Sucks that it happens. I mean, I guess it, well, I don't know how you want to, depending on the issue. I was thinking, like, if it better happen at the end, that we don't have to worry about it, but then again, you got to worry about it all the rest of that day. Rest of the up to the next day. All right. Oh, I see it. Oh my God, this is... Having some issue with the lead I work for. He said some things today that caused reason for concern, so I'm contemplating what to do about it. Don't trust him at this point. Ugh. And it's bad when you doubt that you can trust the people you work for. Right? Especially if it's like an incompetence reason. Like they're just doing just the stupidest possible thing. Don't have a cure. Cure yourself, Tifa, and Red, cure yourself as well. Basically just trying to manipulate me and plant a seed of distrust toward a general foreman. He even told me to lie to him, which I don't lie, period, for anyone. I'm not okay with that. That sounds like something you need to take up with HR, if that's even a thing you can do. I don't know I don't know exactly what business you're in, but being told you're supposed to, you need to lie to somebody, that sounds like something you should probably take up with HR. That's just my personal opinion, though. Sounds like something extremely underhanded is going on there. Well, I guess I'm not going this way either. This is kinda dumb. But he's an electrician as well, working for the same company at different locations, said the same thing. I mean, that's... Personally, I think you'd be putting yourself at risk if you were to actually go through with what he said. You actually did try to go lie to that person, whoever that is. You're opening yourself up to a liability. Missing something here? This doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm supposed to go down from over here? No? Oh boy. Probably should heal after this battle, because that reason right there. Nobody's a foreman like my lead. The general foreman is over it, so I don't like that. He tried to say that the general foreman could throw me under the bus. This is like my foreman would be the one to do that after asking me to lie to him. Yeah. I mean, it could go either way. Whether you're doing the lying for somebody or you're lying to somebody, that could obviously come back to bite you in the ass. Because if the truth is revealed and you're considered an accessory to it, you know, you're just putting yourself in nothing but, you know, potential, trouble. Maybe not legally, but certainly in a way of, again, HR, in the eyes of your employer. My foreman gets upset if he sees me even talking to another foreman of general foreman. I mean, it sounds like there's all kinds of backhanded bullshittery going on there. To put it in Primothian terms. I'm 11 years older than my foreman, so he's beginning to piss me off with this crap. Sounds like you need to start seeking a new business of employment. Because what's going to happen nonetheless is even if you do stay with that company and even if you don't go through with whatever bullshit that guy's trying to plan, eventually all that backstabbing and deceit is going to catch up to somebody. And the company could end up crumbling on itself, and you just end up getting laid off or fired. This doesn't make... I don't want to give up on this, man, but this is really actually starting to... This Demake is actually really starting to bum me out. This is not fun. I mean, it was cool at the start, but it just seems like it's... I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it not just be Final Fantasy VII, but with essentially like a Final Fantasy I skin on it, but they were trying to simplify it so it's very much more like Final Fantasy I's combat system, overall visual style, map design, simplicity, etc., and it's just not coming out right. The map, some of the pathing is just bad. The combat is, is mostly fine, but it kind of bothers me that there's the enemies we encounter are generic. I mean, they're the enemies that you see throughout Final Fantasy VII OG, but they're nothing special about them. They don't do any of their signature moves. They just do the generic same, 10 moves that any other enemy does, whether it be one of the magic casts or a standard attack. Nothing special. No enemies have run away. There's no status ailments. I feel like I feel like the developers of this ROM hack may have been or may be fans of Final Fantasy VII, but they didn't know how to make the game. No, that's not it. That's not it. I was gonna make a lot more mean sound than it actually is. I feel like what they were trying to do by trying to squeeze Final Fantasy VII into an NES-style game only caused it to fall short in a lot of areas where the original game, excels. What I'm talking about is, like, again, the enemies being kind of generic. And also you can encounter any enemies throughout the game at any point, anywhere in the game. We've literally encountered enemies, as far as their visual design and name, from the end game in the first reactor. That kind of takes away the uniqueness of the enemies in each zone. The enemies also don't use any of their signature special skills, just choosing from a generic pool of skills that don't make them stand out in any way. For the most part, I haven't really noticed a whole lot of elemental weaknesses or strengths or immunities or anything like that. There's no status ailments, either on us or against us, or on the enemy that we can cast. The design of each area a lot of times does hold up well to the original version, but some of it, like this area here in Cosmo Canyon, this doesn't come out well. It didn't translate well. A lot of times that we've had scenes where there's conversation going on, much of what makes that scene good and distinctive and memorable is completely lost because they just don't do anything similar to the OG in that scene. Even if it's something as simple as a character moving across the screen or sideways or whatever, they don't do that. When we were in talking to Bugenhagen a minute ago, there were sound effects that are supposed to play, because the sound effects are the sound of the stars making their noises and the planet screaming in pain. I mean, I'm listening through speakers, so if it was there, you guys heard it. I apologize for this comment, but outside of that, I didn't hear it. I heard no sounds. So the dialogue loses a lot of impact because Cloud's going, "What was that noise?" "What noise? What are you talking about?" Granted, I know what they're talking about because I've played the original game. But even though you made a demake of the game, you still should have made it to where, I guess to say it like this, where even somebody who isn't as knowledgeable as I am about Final Fantasy VII would understand what's going on. And in a scene like that I just described with Bugenhagen, a first-time player isn't going to get it. They're just not. And it makes the scene fall flat in general because it's missing all that stuff. I'm going to try to push through and finish this game, but honestly, it's starting to lose its appeal. It really is. It started off okay, but it's starting to ramp down and ramp down quick. Lovely. There's nothing that I can do here. And I can't get over to the other side. I think maybe I see the path now. Shit, I should have healed Cloud. Let's heal. Potions. Yeah, let's use these potions. Let's also save. And he's like, heal Tifa, and then in the next battle, she takes like 2 hits and she's back down to 100 HP. She's dead now. She's definitely dead now. And for the most part, none of these characters are anything special as far as their uniqueness. I mean, there's no limit breaks. There's not really any classes per se. There's a few minor stat changes here and there, which that kind of fits. That's kind of par for the course with Final Fantasy VII just in general. But it's missing a lot that made the game stand out. and not seem like it's just another copy of Final Fantasy I, and this unfortunate representation is not doing it. Phoenix down on him. Also use this agility plus on Cloud because he is so damn slow for some reason. Yeah, let's put that on Cloud. Can we use your laptop for an update? Well, and Chris has crashed a minute ago, so everybody's having issues with the computer apparently. As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. The Gi were larger than us. If they attacked through here, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Let's move on. I forgot what voice I used for Pugenhagen. Bolt 4. Arrow 4. Dia. Dios mio. One thing I know, they could have done an airship and a submarine because Final Fantasy III for the NES had multiple overworld maps and underwater. Well, I don't know if this game doesn't have that yet because I haven't gotten that far. I'm only in Cosmo Canyon right now, so I don't know if this game does or does not have an airship or submarine section. But considering this game feels very much like an abridged version, and I don't mean like abridged as in Final Fantasy VII abridged, but I mean like a dumbed down, if you allow me the rather crude phrase, dumbed down version. It would not surprise me if it was missing. Some things I had to restart when I first turned it on, then another one 30 minutes later. Windows doesn't know how to update all at once anymore. Now, because you gotta update it, and then you gotta update the update, and then you gotta update the updated update. And the game, and sometimes the computer has to uninstall the old update. Therefore, you've got to restart your computer in order to uninstall the update so they can install the new update that updates the update that you just updated. Also, hi Spoon. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Here you go, Josh. I'll finish off this battle while we're checking this out. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. We got basket helmet. Intelligence 4, Vital 2, Sprint 4, Agility 2. Nope. This is where are we about to fight Gina Talk? This warrior went through the cave all alone, fighting attackers one after another. Grandpa, that warrior. We're almost there. What's this? Grandpa? After death, the ghost of the Gi, like stagnant air. This can't be. Boss time against Gina Talk. Really hyped it up, didn't we? Well, let's just try attacking, see what happens. Probably should have healed Tifa. Tifa's probably dead. Tifa's definitely dead. Good start. And no, I can't use the strat of throwing a healing item at Natak, because I can't target enemies that way. This is my fault. This is my fault for not fully healing up, knowing I was about to go into a boss fight. That's totally on me. Totally on me. Thank you for ending it. Let's try the heal everything up strategy first. $500. Go ahead and put a little bit more on top of T. Oh, okay. I wouldn't hurt to use the... Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Gina Talk, take 2. I should try to go for the boss only, or... Go with that strategy first. Damage isn't terrible for a boss fight. 200 to 300? That's actually pretty good for boss fights. Give me a second, chat. I need to do something real quick. I had to fix something about one of my channel point things. I needed to fix that. Hi, Josh. Enjoy your golf. See you later, man. Okay. Back. Sorry about that. I had a minor thing I needed to fix. It was bugging me. Red's dead. I didn't notice that till just now. Oops. Oh shit, we're all about dead. I think that's in order. Never mind. Alright, this is going well. Fucking hell. 422 damage. Cloud, you keep attacking. Tifa, you heal. Red. And Red, you go ahead and attack as well. Fucking hell. Oh, good, he missed. No, don't go for Red. Okay, he survived. I just sent him to heal. Why the hell did you gotta attack him? Tifa, use a big cure on yourself. Red, go and attack. Do not focus on Tifa. Fuck you! Two out of 3 chance to not hit Tifa, and they went for Tifa. Still have that Mega Elixir, right? You know what? We're gonna have Tifa do the Mega Elixir because she gets first turn. Unless they do that. I'm surprised he's not dead. 18 HP. That seems par for the course. Alright, heal yourself. Unless they get first turn. Oh, Cloud's dead. And Tifa's dead. Right. Cool. Awesome. Alright. Let's try this again. This time I'll go try fighting the flames. And heal on the next turn. Alright. Cloud attack. Tifa heal. Actually, no. Go ahead and use not a Mega Elixir, but a multi-target like High Mega. And then Red, you will attack as well. So we can don't all die here, like Red did. Right, glad I sure wasted that. Ugh. $400 damage, come on. 400 is literally half her health. Like, what the shit? Fucking hell. Uh, 10 HP. Crazy. Won't matter, because probably the first move is going to kill us. Yep, Red's dead. And now Tifa's dead. Go get some coffee, chat. I'll be back in a minute. I may actually call this game. I'm just not having fun with it anymore. I'll spend a few more tries trying to beat this boss, and I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'll be right back, guys. It's time for Commander Krim's video gaming trivia. Type your answers in the chat. The correct response will be revealed in 30 seconds.
Battle cruiser operational. We are under attack.
Awkward.
Upgrade.
What? All are
Dildos.
on? Huh? Huh? Huh?
You can't save
Dildos.
Why not?
Because it's a Disney game.
But you do understand what I'm saying, right? Our
Dildos.
are gone. Stolen. And not just the
Dildos.
word.
Dildo.
They stole it too.
Better to kill.
He's very unsure of himself. Yeah, there's no way to get past him. Oh shit, I got past him. It actually, literally, my ass actually screams. Trust me, if y'all are actually here when I get up from this chair sometimes, you would be surprised the noises that my ass would make. So I can get units. Oh my god, they're already coming at me with a catapult? Are you shitting on my dick right now?
Ah, dental services, here we are. Flame, flame, burn. There we go. Why did the music kick on again? There's somebody in front of me, isn't there? That's why my reticle's red. God damn it!
When I first saw you play, you seem to be enjoying the game. I guess the novelty has worn off then. It's not the novelty is the issue. Well, I was looking forward to it because I was interested in seeing how they managed to translate Final Fantasy VII and all of its uniqueness, all of its, while not perfect, all of its quirks, so to speak, into a 2D NES style game. And a vast majority of it is missing, and it makes it feel like a lot of the impact of the scenes are missing, Spoon. They skip over the flashback to Nibelheim. When you go to Calm for the first time, I don't know how familiar you are with OG Final Fantasy VII, Spoon, but when you leave Midgar for the first time and you go to Calm, to where Cloud explains the crisis of the planet and why everything is the way that it is, why they're having to pursue Sephiroth and all this stuff. There's a flashback. You beat 7 once. There's a flashback in Calm where they actually go back and you revisit the events of the Nibelheim incident from while Cloud is explaining what happened. You actually play that whole scene. You play the conversation with Sephiroth, meeting young Tifa, going up to the Nibelheim reactor, Sephiroth, finding out that he's a test tube monster baby, and all that other stuff. And you actually play that whole sequence in OG7 all the way up to the end. Well, in this game, they skip over that completely. You go to Calm, you meet up with your friends, and without leaving the inn or actually going to a flashback or going anywhere, Cloud just basically, and I do mean basically, explains what happened in Nibelheim. While accurate, the fact that you don't see it happen and the lack of impact that causes really detracts from the seriousness that the entire flashback is supposed to project. The whole point of doing the flashback, seeing the flashback, is to see that Sephiroth was once a rather chill, kind of cool guy. I mean, he wanted to hear about Cloud and that and his hometown, because Sephiroth says he doesn't have a hometown. You know, when Sephiroth loses his mind and decides to absolutely bake Nibelheim, you know, you feel the impact of, oh my God, he literally just torched an entire village, killing nearly every single person there. You know, you realize, okay, there's a reason why we should hate this guy, because he fucking murdered everybody in Nibelheim and then like nearly killed Tifa and, you know, all that, right? They completely ignore that entirely. They just have Cloud talk about it. Then he's like, oh, I don't know. And then I went to the reactor to fight Sephiroth, and that's it. I don't remember anything else. What? It comes, the impact of that scene is missing. That's a big example, because that's a very large, long scene for that to skip over, to gloss over. But there are other moments that do not translate to 2D, at least in the way this game is represented, because of those facts. Because of those things like the impact not being there because of they didn't put it in the scene right, or something like that. They just sort of like had a bunch of dialogue that just rolled the text along. Even in a 2D setting, the scene could have been played out. Yes, it could have. They certainly could have made, because we actually get a flashback scene. I almost forgot about this entire point. We actually do get a short flashback scene in this game when Cloud meets Tifa for the first time in 7th Heaven, or well, not the first time, but in 7th Heaven, after they get back from the Sector 1 reactor, and Tifa is telling Cloud, don't you remember the promise that we made? They actually flash back to Nibelheim, and young Cloud and young Tifa talking about that promise that they made at the well in Nibelheim that day, where they were, 7 years ago. They actually have that scene in its entirety. You actually see Nibelheim there. But as far as the other flashback scenes, like the aforementioned Sephiroth scene, the Nibelheim incident, it's all just written in text and it's completely lost. When we were in Cosmo Canyon, you talked to Bugenhagen about the planet and the spirit energy and all that. In the OG7, Bugenhagen shows the sound effects, or plays the sound effects. Well, he doesn't play them, but sound effects are played that are relaying the pain of the planet because of the Mako being absorbed by the Mako reactors. There's no sounds there at all. The music just keeps playing, and even where Cloud kind of looks around like, what was that noise? But there was no sound effect. So again, the impact is lost because they didn't present that scene properly. Final Fantasy VII was originally going to be an SNES title, but then the SNES add-on comment. I'm trying to read. Could you not get in front of the chat while I'm trying to read? My little cat boy, lay down. FF7 was originally going to be an SNES title, but the SNES add-on never got made, and we got the PS1 instead as a result. The Final Fantasy VII went through a lot of different incarnations. Cat difficulty has been activated. Yes, it has. I can't get his tail in the camera. Final Fantasy VII went through a lot of early changes throughout its development cycle. For anybody who may not know this little detail, Xenogears, which is also a PlayStation 1 title, I believe that was also done by Square Enix, or well, it's Squaresoft at the time. Xenogears was originally going to be Final Fantasy VII, and then that got changed, and Final Fantasy VII became what it is, and what was going to be FF7 became Xenogears. Originally, the or actually originally, one of the earliest incarnations of Final Fantasy VII was going to be on the Nintendo 64. Which is why the OG PS1 title, all the characters have that chibi, blocky design, because they were meant to represent what is very common in the N64 character designs across the N64, that blocky type of look. Now, Sony was like, you know what? We're making a PlayStation. We can put all your stuff on CDs, and you can make some really awesome looking fancy FMVs, and we can pack them on these CDs that you couldn't do on those N64 cartridges. And Square went, let's see. No FMVs, blocky characters, Nintendo 64, or brand new Sony PlayStation with FMVs on CDs. Fuck you, Nintendo. Bye. That's the short version of it. The PlayStation was result from Nintendo reneging on a contract with Sony. I mean, that's, you know, that's part of it too. Yeah. I mean, I think as far getting back to this particular thing here, I think the most ideal thing would have been this. These guys who developed this game, which by their names are at the top of this title screen. These guys should not have tried to demake this in the style of NES, because if they aren't going to help those impactful scenes feel equally as impactful or as close as possible on the NES as they did in the original, then they should have made it an SNES demake. They should have made this game look and feel and act like an SNES remake. Or demake, rather. That's what I think they should have done. They should have gone with like maybe a Chrono Trigger style design, because I think an SNES would make this game feel and look better and be more enjoyable. Part of that is on me as well, because I've never played any of the NES Final Fantasies on the original NES. I have played them on the Pixel remasters that came out a few years ago. I didn't play all of them then, but I've never played the original NES versions, and I have no desire to, because I've seen them played and they just don't look good. I don't think I would enjoy them just because of how they look, primarily. So, this nostalgia factor for Final Fantasy VII looking like, say, Final Fantasy I, is strictly for those who love the original NES Final Fantasies. I am not one of those people. So, this kind of falls flat for me. SNES version had a large amount of sprite availability. I mean, yeah, and would have looked better with better maps and level design. One of my personal gripes with this game, and I've talked about it a couple of times already, is the fact that the enemy encounters of this game are completely generic outside of the boss fights. Every enemy encounter you come across will feature enemies that exist throughout any part of OG7. I encountered end-game enemies, like enemies that you find in the Northern Crater, the last dungeon of the game, in Sector 1 Reactor. That kind of makes those zones feel completely pointless, completely like not unique, because it's a thing of like, okay, you're going through a Shinra building and you're encountering Shinra soldiers and Shinra engineered weapons, like the monodrive and the sweepers and things like that. You can encounter those, but you also can encounter the monsters from Medial, the monsters from Mithril Mines, the monsters from North Corral, the monsters from Northern Crater, you know? And that makes every zone feel generic. And then on top of that, the enemies have nothing special about them either. For the most part, statistically, they're, as far as like weaknesses or resistances to elements, I have hardly noticed anything about, except maybe an occasional enemy that's immune to physical attacks. That's it. There's no status ailments at all. And one of the biggest things about the enemies is they have nothing special about them with their attacks either. Like, I literally encountered cactuars and tonberries in this game at the same time. There's another thing you gotta figure out. Tonberries and cactuars, two things you never see together. The cactuars didn't use things like 1,000 needles or 10,000 needles or anything like that. The tonberries didn't use grudge or karma or chef's knife. They were using a same pool of abilities that you see every other enemy use, whether it's a random magical attack, a healing spell, or a generic attack, just a regular like physical attack. Nothing special. It made all the enemies again feel like the only difference between them is they looked different. That's it. Again, dumbing it down, taking away the impact of the enemies themselves. So, you know, I'm sorry. I don't think I can finish this. It really sucks because I really wanted to finish this because I've been recording this stream, or the two streams that I did this game, because I wanted to upload them to my YouTube channel as like an episodic, cut up, curated set of videos. But I can't. I don't want to finish this game. I'm not having fun. I'm not enjoying it. I don't want to keep playing this. And and that bothers me. That bothers me because I will push through some games that I don't like. Shit, I pushed through and finished Parasite Eve 2, and I hated Parasite Eve 2. It really bothers me to say that I'm actually not wanting to finish this, but I don't hate this more than I hate Parasite Eve 2. But I really don't want to finish this. Sorry, I went off on a rant. Hello, Wolfie baby. Welcome in. Thank you for being a first-time chatter. Thank you for claiming Spacebucks, I mean. Sorry. Thank you for being a first-time chatter as you claim your 17th Spacebuck. I'm a fucking idiot. I played FF1 on the NES and Game Boy Advance. I prefer the GBA version. I can only speak for the Pixel Remaster. That's the only one I played. So what we're going to do is... I'm trying to decide if I want to continue playing Army Men RTS that we started yesterday, or if we're going to go ahead and just skip ahead and continue the Road to Revelation. Because it's the reason I was doing this is because I'm doing it as part of a series that I'm calling the Road to Revelation, which is me playing through all of the Final Fantasy VII games and spin-offs, well, not all of them, but many of them, leading up to Final Fantasy VII Part 3. Here, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and... We're just going to going to start Final Fantasy VII. The OG. We are doing a modded version, so we're just going to start with that. Yeah. I'm so bothered by that. It was fine for a while, but just like the more the areas just looked bad and were unenjoyable to explore, and I feel so bad too, but I can't finish it. Mods. What do I want to title this? Hidden and cut content galore. FF7 with OG. FF7, not and. OG with mods. I probably should make a mod list, but I wasn't expecting to play OG this soon. There we go. Updated the title. Okay. The mod we're using a few visual mods, Spoon, but the primary mod that we're going to be doing is called Shinra. Wow, I am on a roll today. One moment while I untangle my cable. Anyway, the mod we are doing is called Shinra Archaeology Cut. Hello! How you doing, Wolfie? I'm a little bummed because I dropped my controller. One moment. I gotta hide for a second. Okay, got it. Look, the ground's a long way down, okay? Getting flustered because I'm here. Damn, get it together. I'm just so shy. Okay. Shinra Archaeology Cut, which is a unique mod that, how can I put it? It restores a lot of the cut content from the original game, like the original development. There's new things that are added to it that were cut, as well as like some fan-made, user-generated stuff. But a lot of it is supposed to be cut content that has been restored. What all there is, I don't actually know. So let me pull up Seventh Heaven here, if I can remember where I launched it from. Seventh Heaven, there it is. Okay. So I guess I could start with this. This is my Seventh Heaven mod, my mod loader, and these are the mods I'm using. Oh, there's updates for a couple of them. I'll worry about that later. The most of this is just like visual stuff to make the game look better. 60 FPS mods, an improvement on the character models so they look a little bit more like, you know, actual people instead of the chibi models. Just a bunch of little, like, a bunch of visual stuff. But this is the one right here, Shinra Archaeology Cut. This is the mod that we're going to be mostly paying attention to, because this is the mod that is going to be adding the content that has been, like, cut from the game. Features of this mod include a complete retranslation of Final Fantasy VII script, re-implementation of the game's facial expression system, the option to restore the majority of the game's cut content, various customization options, apparently I couldn't spell, and extra features, see config options. All features but the retranslation can be enabled or disabled in config options. There's a guide for the cut content version of Wall Market in the README file. Okay. Swapping between archaeology mode and vanilla mode can cause issues. Well, I'm not intending to do that. So there's kind of an idea of, what we're going to be seeing. This is made by Sunamods, who is a very big Final Fantasy VII modder. Final Fantasy modder in general. He's done many very, very big mods, including he's a big part of the Echo S mods that are being used in Final Fantasy VII, 8, and 9. For those who are not aware, the Echo S mods are voice acting mods. So they're literally mods that add voice acting done by the community in the games where they didn't obviously have them before. We played the Echo S7 mod a few years ago, and they are working on 8 and 9 now. I'm looking forward to actually playing the 8 version. I might revisit 9 once they release the Echo S9 version, but, outside of that, not really that interested in 9. Anyway, rambled on. Let's play the game. Let's, do we, this? There we go. All right. Again, this is the Echo S mod. Shit, I got sidetracked. This is the Shinra Archaeology mod. The intro has a different beginning. This intro, from what I understand, is from the original demo version that was released back on the PS1, I think. So, even the very beginning of the game is a bit different. The Shinra Electric Power Company discovers next-generation energy source called Mako. The first Mako reactor is constructed. Similar power plants... That goes too fast for me to read. Construction finishes on Midgar, the world's largest metropolis. Shinra erects its head office building. Erect. The leader of Avalanche is assassinated. The conflict between Avalanche and Shinra balances on a knife edge. Which is... That's the information that I don't recall being in the original game either. The leader of Avalanche being assassinated? Comment, pick a place, please. I guess everybody left when I stopped playing the Demake. There's even shadows now, too. Shadows of the characters. Who goes there? That's new. Come on, Merc, don't fall behind. Yeah, the text is... they added text and they changed it. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot I added the pixel profile pictures. Okay, this didn't change. Potion, Ether, Phoenix down. Spells, Blizzard and Thunder. I think this is actually one of the mods added in. I don't think this is specifically the Shinra Archaeology mod. I think one of the other mods changed the name because originally these weren't Blizzard and Thunder. This was Ice and Bolt, which is fine. I prefer Blizzard, Blizzaga over Bolt 1 and Bolt 2, Bolt 2 and Bolt 3 or whatever I said. Buster Sword, Initial Sword, Bronze Bangle. Ain't nothing new there. The descriptions of skills have changed, the stats have changed as well. Attack, accuracy, defense, evasion, magic attack, magic defense, and illusion. Originally was attack, attack percentage, defense, defense percentage, magic attack, magic defense, and magic defense percentage. So I like those changes. The percentages were defensively the likeliness of you completely dodging an attack. Stats. Looks like the statuses didn't change definitions. Limits. Attacks one enemy. Okay, vague. Let's active ATV, fastest battle speed, fastest field message, fixed cameras, I hate it when it moves, attack, healing, indirect, and let's turn down the audio just a bit, it's a little loud for me. I think that's good. Let's see, what window colors do we want to set? We want to go with the A standard. Standard crimson colors. I like that. Alright. So, stealing 2 potions, that's the same. Okay, nothing big changed here. Those guys still died quickly. Well, I'll be a real live soldier. Bit of a shock to find one working with Avalanche. We are up against Shinra after all. So it's true? He really is one? But I thought Soldier was the enemy. Why is he thrown in with a group like Avalanche? Slow down, Jesse. He was in Soldier, but he ditched Shinra and joined our crew. Didn't catch your name, by the way. Well, if I had more people in here, I would have somebody pick a name. But we'll stick with the default for now. It's Cloud. Cloud, huh? I'm not interested in your names. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? Thought I told you never to move in a group. Now listen up. Our target's Mako Reactor 1. Let's meet back up on the bridge in front of it. Ex-soldier, huh? Shit, I don't trust you one bit. Barrett. You can run by pressing the directional buttons while holding cancel. Try to keep up. I'll just, you know, spam the attack command. No point in wasting magic or anything here because everything here dies in one hit. Oh, this is different. We're getting to the heart of the reactor now. From here on out, you stick with me. Don't make me regret this, soldier boy. Watch Barrett's back, you hear? I'll keep an eye on things here. That's definitely different. A little bit closer to actually how Remake is, actually. Because in Remake, you kind of like catch up to them and they say, you know, they kind of leave you off to do your thing. Damn it, didn't make it in the reactor. Yo, bet you've seen a few reactors. Yeah, well, soldiers do work for Shinra. Our planet's filled with Mako energy, and the people who live on it use that energy to get by. But none of them know about Mako, know what Mako really is. How about you? Well, I'll tell you, Mako's the blood that flows through this planet's veins, But those damn suits at Shinra keep sucking it up with these, well, monstrous machines. I didn't sign up for a lecture. Let's just get on with the job. You stuck up little. Alright, from now on, you go where I go and do what I do. Got it? And now he has joined the party. Okay. Initial gun, power unaffected by row. Interesting thing to explain. Okay. I can't look at it. I don't think he has any magic. Nope, they didn't give him any magic. He has no material on it. Okay. Attacks one enemy. Okay. We're through. Good to go. To think how many of our comrades gave their lives just to get us these passcodes. Phoenix down, that didn't change. Let us in, Jesse. Push that button over there, will you? Button pressed. Button pressed. Look, I'm like falling off the screen. Little by little, these reactors siphoned away the planet's life. Before you know it, the day'll come when it all runs dry. Save your breath. I'm not interested. Do you hear what I'm saying? The planet's dying, clown. All I care about now is finishing this job before the guards and security mechs come. Nobody should try to read these words. It's going to be different dialogue. Erg, I am the angry. Oh good, these guys that take forever to make a move. Sentry ray. I need to keep it, see what they change the name of any of these enemies. Caught in a back attack. Monodrive. Okay, that didn't change. Ow, fire hot. Ow. Oh my god, I went 2 steps. What the shit? Shock trooper. Press OK while in front of a ladder to grab onto it, then use the directional buttons to climb up and down. Obtained a potion. A sweeper. I probably should put on the finger arrow just in case there's any new areas they may have opened up. Cloud limit break. Usually everything's a one-shot kill in here. Where is that? There it is. Okay. I don't need the finger, but just in case the finger shows me something new, I want to be able to check it out. Let's go save to. This is materia. Obtained a healing materia. After we blow this place, it'll be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Here, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you be the one doing it? Can't. Got an even eye on your skinny ass. Make sure you don't pull nothing. Do it yourself. Open your eyes. This isn't just any old power plant. What's wrong? Uh-huh. I said, what's wrong? Get a move on already. Right. Sorry. I need to start taking my meds. Looks like they're sending out the big boy. You know what that means? It's boss time. And we're going to start with a braver Scorpion Sentinels, what they call it for this one. Cool. Let's see, Cloud's physical attack does 40 damage. Does lightning do more? Yeah, almost double. Or actually more than double. Alright, keep it up. Uh-oh. Whoops. Demake upgrade randomly after halfway through, huh? No, I was having issues with the game. It was becoming less and less enjoyable as I progressed. The character design, the level designs were bad. The enemies not having any kind of uniqueness were getting to me. I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. This is really bad too, because I feel really bad about it because I really wanted to, experience the NES version of VII, but most NES games level design was bad. Yeah, and I get they were trying to emulate that with using 7's designs and all that. And I couldn't enjoy it. Mostly it was the fact that the enemies all had a generic attack pattern, which was just, spam whatever magic. It's a, they used fire. You could have a fire enemy that uses water. You had a water enemy that was using thunder. There was no signature or special moves to the character. All the enemies, they all did the same shit. It wasn't. Yeah, it's a translation error. The whole thing involving the scorpion's tail is a translation error. Welcome to PlayStation 1 translation issues. Now this mod kind of fixed that a little bit. Light machine gun. Oh, not assault gun. They changed the name of the weapon. An alarm. Time to make tracks. 10 minutes until detonation. But first, slightly more powerful weapon. Power unaffected by row, we know. I'm gonna heal up Cloud here before we fuck this up. Yeah, that's not part of the Archaeology cut mod. I'm using a mod called a Shinra Archaeology cut, which is supposed to add. It changes some of the dialogue to kind of be a better translation, as well as add cut areas of the game, like the areas that were actually cut out of the original game. They added them back in. I don't know what all they are, but we're going to explore that. And the sprite work in the menus is something I found. It says it has nothing to do with the archaeology cut. And I was like, yeah, let's go with that look. I like this kind of almost Final Fantasy Tactics look. I'll just write over everything. I don't need multiple save slots. I know this game pretty well. That's also why I'm using the arrow, just in case there's a new area they've created that maybe they'll have an arrow pointing to it for me, just in case. Yeah, I stopped. I didn't play it very long because I started the game at the Demake today at Gongaga and got to Cosmo Canyon. I'm just like, I can't. I can't play this anymore. Basically, what I had said was I would probably have a better time with a Final Fantasy VII Demake if it was made more in the style of the NES Final Fantasies, or even Chrono Trigger. Made that style, you know. You okay? My leg got pinned. Clumsy old me. Help a girl out, would you? My hero. Is it Cosmo Canyon very, very early on? I mean, it's the third or fourth area you visit once you cross the ocean, so not really that early. Need to replay 7. What the hell? That's new. That's new. Why is Biggs laying on the ground? Is Biggs as Degs? I'm about to find out. This is something we would have to do because Biggs has the code to the other door. You okay? They came from behind, caught me off guard. Okay. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Use your reason to, you know, end up chewing up more time on your clock. I will get swole after I get out of the reactor. I'm not pumping iron while there's a countdown timer. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to run out of time, but it's interesting to see they gave you something to kill clock with. I can get out of the reactor with more than 5 minutes left. Even with some fights, I can get out of the reactor in less than 5 minutes. So, you know, I'm not worried about losing in the reactor. Hello, Maya King. Welcome in. Damn, the encounter rate here is kind of still I think that got changed. I don't remember the encounter rate being this high. Button pressed. But I think Dark Souls 1's Asylum is the worst tutorials of all time. Take your word for it. Good to go. We're through. You take as little as much time as you need to get through it. Struggling with Asylum Demon take a few hours. Think with the game done in like 2 minutes. Fair, yes. And there we go. Barrett knocks down Jesse. None of the tutorials are mandatory, so replays aren't bogged down. I mean, that ought to keep the plan going a little longer, or at least a little longer, right? Yeah. That should do it. Stand clear. That was a delayed explosion. My ass is on fire! Now we just gotta make our exit. Rendezvous point is the Sector 8 station. We'll split up and get on the train one at a time. Hold up. If it's about your money, save it till we're back at the hideout. Was so abridged? Now that's in the original game. That's in the original game. Wedge doing a front flip after the explosion. That was an original. I just hear, my ass is on fire. It's like an abridged quote. Well, they're actually, that was one hell of an explosion. I think it was another Maka reactor accident. They actually, I mean, the abridged version of that, Wedge runs out going, let's see, how does he put it? I think he says, my ass is on fire! Pooping will now be a trial! Team 4 Star's great. Hello, Jose. How you doing? Thanks for claiming Spacebucks. What you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What you doing? Sup? Hey. What's all the commotion? You better get out of here. It's that bad? I guess I'll take your advice and head home. Buying your piece of shit flowers, you ditzy chick. Just got off doing high rounds on BO2 zombies. I had to read that twice. I read just got off being high. I'm like, okay. What on earth could have happened? Wait, random battles here? What? I don't think that's in the original. And then I'm misremembering. I don't remember random battles here. Okay, shit. Obtained a potion. What's written on the wall over there? Let's see. Don't let Shinra fool you. Mako energy isn't unlimited. It's the planet's lifeblood, and one day it'll be all gone. Signed, Avalanche, Protectors of the Planet. Fuck. I've seen 4-star shorts talking about DBZ Abridged. They randomly showed up on my feed. I've seen DBZ Abridged, so, I mean... I'm not surprised you get shorts from them. Hey, you there! Let's dance. Let's get the experience that we really don't need, but fuck it. Ow! 4 damage. Ow! 4 damage. I never consume 4 stars content is the issue. You know how those things work. If you've done anything around Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, there's likely this is going to be something that's going to link you to it. If you've watched a parody or a comedy video that maybe had some type of involvement from someone from Team 4-star, even if they're not directly involved, you're probably going to get linked to shorts from DBZ Abridged. Or anything, or any of the abridged stuff. I've seen some TFS abridged stuff from like Sailor Moon, Van Helsing, Yo-Yo Hakusho, or whatever the hell that's called. I've seen some links from that. I've never watched any of those either. Thank you for the 90 stream streak, Jose. Holy shit. If you've ever only watched way too much Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, that could be it too. You're consuming content from Team 4-star. Of course they're going to show you the rest of their stuff. You forgetting about the abridged stuff? Yeah. Final Fantasy VII Abridged is great. I love it. I love it so much. There's actually 2 different series, 2 different abridged series, one by Team 4-star, another one by a guy named Cloud Strife 6, I think. It's not as good as DBZA, but it's still pretty damn good in its own right. It has a lot of pop culture references and stuff that they don't do in DBZA, but it's really good. It's really good. If you enjoyed FF7 Abridged or Machine Abridged, you should look up Cloud Strife's Abridged series. It's pretty good too. Team 4-star didn't make Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Really? Okay. Now, if they had a 3-hour breakdown of different anime weapons and if they would work in real life, I would watch that. Hotter than a pincer? Oh no. Oh, little Kuribo. Okay. I have heard of that name. Didn't he? I feel like he joined Team 4-star. Because that name sounds familiar. Maybe it's familiar to me just because it's, he does his own thing and I've seen his stuff. Probably by proxy. That's as far as you go. Sorry, boys, I don't have time to play games. Enough chit-chat. Grab him! And back to blocky chibi image for the cutscene. No, I got it. I believe you. I'm just saying I thought he joined maybe Team 4-star. He got recruited by Team 4-star later. Guess Cloud will be joining us after all. You think they got him? Fat chance. That son of a bitch ain't dying before he gets paid. Cloud. You think he'll stay and keep fighting for us? For Avalanche? The hell should I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Shit, maybe if y'all were a little more dependable. Wouldn't have had to hire a thug like him. I need to stop anticipating the text, because I'm used to the dialogue being a specific way. I could probably quote the entire game from beginning to end. So I'm like anticipating what line's coming next, forgetting that this is a retranslation. The lines are probably gonna be different. Oh shit, that last swallow of coffee was really cold. Oh my god. Oh, that was bad. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock. Lesson number 40. Male characters that are more than 30 years of age are considered old, but female characters that are millennia old are still somehow very attractive and sometimes appear quite young. With arrows with 160-pound bows. I got it. I used to watch like clips of I don't remember the name of the show, but they would give two people a challenge to make a certain type of weapon, a certain like specific weapon, and they would literally go forge their own weapon, and then they would bring it to those judges, and they would literally use it and cut things up and stuff, and rate how forged. I think that was exactly what it was called, Forged in Fire. I think that was it. Yeah, and they would actually use it to, and then like judge how well their crafting was. They did a few swords from video games, but most of them were video games that had like a real life reference. So it's not like they, at least from the episodes I ever saw, they never did anything like Sephiroth's Masamune or Cloud's Buster Sword or Squall's Gunblade. They never did anything like that. It was always like Assassin's Creed weapons or God of War, stuff that actually has at least some semblance of real life parallels. I'd like to see somebody make a Sephiroth Masamune and have it go through one of those like Forged in Fire type tests. I did see somebody actually make a Buster Sword and a Masamune, but they didn't actually use it. He just made it. Barrett, sir, about our pay... Never mind. You can't die yet, Cloud. I still want your dick. Jesse, probably, yeah. Woohoo! I'm here. Cloud! Looks like I'm a little late. Damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. Not a scene, just how I do things. Shit, give me a break. Making us all worry like that. You're just a selfish asshole. Oh, you were worried about me? What? Damn it, I'm docking your pay for every minute you were late. Look alive, people. We're changing cars. Follow me. Jump over this shit. Woo! Hey, Cloud, you did great back there. Hey, Cloud, we'll do even better next mission. These trains can be dangerous. Better shut this. Don't think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. Oh no, Cloud, your face is black with soot. Don't think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. There, good as new. Think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. Can I suck you? Thanks for seeing me back there at the reactor. Think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. Oh, this is new. I'll mention it. Did what anyone would do. It's just, it made me really happy. Don't think about his dick, don't think about his dick, don't think about his dick. Okay. That's new. You got anything new back here? Spamming the OK button. Not picking up any items. Oh, this is the perfect place to hide some shit. There are real-world counterparts to the swords in this game, but no one thinks those swords were ever really meant for people to actually use. I mean, yeah, Cloud uses some rather normal-looking weapons. I mean, there's the, I believe it's the Heaven's Cloud, that basically is just an Excalibur. He's got the Yoshiyuki and the Murasame, which are basically just katanas. This is the last train out of Sector 8 station. Service will terminate at the Sector 7 slum station by the train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard. This is why I hate taking the red eye. The red eye? What the fuck? This here's where I live. Feel free to make yourself at home. Did you catch that Shinra Times Extra? Apparently the terrorists who blew up Mako Reactor 1 are hiding out in the slums. Gotta hand it to them. Blowing up a Mako Reactor was a pretty strategic move. Their leader must be a real mastermind. I wonder what they'll do next. I love when you talk to this guy here and he mentions the Avalanche leader and Barrett looks over at him. I love that little like nod. Quit acting like a damn kid. I ain't in the mood. Looks like they haven't switched the trains to high alert yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow though. I'm gonna make a name for myself at Avalanche. You'll see. Even a guy like me can get famous. Please refrain from bothering the other passengers, sir. It's okay that you're carrying a sword, your friend is carrying a gun on his hand, and all that, but please don't bother the other passengers. Carry weapons all you want, just don't bother the other passengers. Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? What am I looking at? Oh. It's a map of Midgar's train lines. Come on, let's take a peek together. At the train or my dick? I'll explain it all to you. I'm a Jesse's thoughts. Don't think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. Don't think about his dick. I'm a sucker. Shit, shouldn't have thought about his dick. For this type of thing. Bombs, monitors, you know, high-tech stuff. What the fuck? This is way different. Okay, Cloud, come look. Alright, it's starting. Wow, that's really... Wow, okay. This here's a wireframe model of all of Midgar, the city of Mako. I'd say the scale is about 1 to 10,000. Midgar's plate is suspended roughly 50 meters above the ground. It's got a huge central pillar holding it up, as well as smaller supports in each sector called mech towers. Mako Reactor 1, the place we just blew up, is over here at the northern edge of the city. And you've got Mako Reactors 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 8. These are what supply Midgar with all its electricity. Each sector used to have its own name, but no one in Midgar remembers them anymore. Instead of names, we just use numbers to refer to them. That's the kind of place this is. Hey Cloud, are you listening to me? Yeah, sure. See, this is pretty complex stuff. Don't worry, I've got you. Phew, moving on, take a look. This is the route our train is on right now. The rail makes a big corkscrew around the giant pillar that holds up the plate. We're just about halfway down the column by now. ID scan checkpoints have been set up at key passages along the route. They link up with the computers at the Shinra building and check the passengers against their database. Every last bit of personal info. There's no question we look shady, so we're using fake IDs to get past. People like us who live in the slums, riding these trains is the only way up to Midgar. Every inch of track is closely monitored. These trains carry all sorts of things up from the ground level. You can see it when you ride them. It isn't just Mako the city above is sucking up. It's warm feelings, soft, gentle hearts. Little by little, they're all disappearing. I can't let that happen, which is why I joined Avalanche. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to drone on, but I needed you to know why I'm fighting. I don't want you to think I'm just some crazy girl obsessed with bombs. Wow, I really like how they're kind of expanding on at least Jesse's character so far. Something the OG never did. Speak of the devil. These lights mean we're passing through an ID scan checkpoint. Psst, you never know what creeps will come crawling out when the train goes dark for ID scans. Anyhow, we're almost reached the ground now. What a relief to be home. Where they didn't fix the flashing red lights, that would be nice if they did that. Woof, I'm seeing stars. I hate when it goes all dark like that. You think you're such a shit. I would like to know how the hell that man manages to sleep standing up. That is interesting. Look, you can see down to the ground now. The slum we live in's got no day or night. If only Midgar's plate wasn't in the way, we could see that big sky up there. A city floating in the air. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Didn't expect to hear that out of you. You just full of surprises. World above, city on a plate. It's 'cause of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. The pollution from all the Mako energy they use up there sinks down to us. And now the... He just punched... The parrot just punched Biggs in the back of the head. And now the world below's filled with their polluted air. And he just punched Wedge. What the fuck? To make matters worse, those Mako reactors keep on pumping up energy. The land below's all barren because of it, which means we don't even have a clean way to make the air... Sorry, let me read that again. The land below's all barren because of it, which means we don't even have a way to make the air clean. And why doesn't everyone just move topside? Probably because they ain't gotten the money for it. Or maybe it's because they love living with their feet on the ground, no matter how polluted it gets. I get it. People don't live in the slums because they want to. They're like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go. Yo, gather round, y'all. Yo, Cloud, you need to hear this too. Go this way. Damn it. Well, we did it. The mission was a success, but don't go letting your guard down. The real work begins now. Hope that explosion didn't give you cold feet. 'Cause the next one's gonna make it look like a bottle rocket. Let's meet back at the hideout. Get moving. I don't think anything needs to change here. Cloud has 69 MP. Nothing here. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can really do over there. When you've been a station attendant as long as I have, you get to witness all sorts of people at all stages of life. People meeting, people partying, people smiling, people crying. After a while, it doesn't really get to you anymore. How about it, baby girl? Oh my. Let's go someplace a little less crowded, huh? Oh my. Except the only place around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. But that's cool, right? Rain check? She wanted to go bang in the train graveyard, but he's like, yeah, nah, I don't want some spooky thing watching me. Maybe they'll judge me. Don't get all slap happy. I didn't get to read that. Just because one mission went well. Okay. I had to look at my stream delay to see what the hell he said. Whoa, hey now. Come on, what's the big idea? Just leave me be. Huh? You came to stare at it too? Or it is some terrorist detonated bomb up there. This pillar blows, the slum goes with it. Well, no point in worrying about that. But just look at this thing. Ain't no way around it. That's one giant pillar. I'm not talking about my dick for a change. That's one really big erection. This is kind of a magical spot, you know. My spot, but I can tell you you're a kindred spirit. Feel free to come around and gaze up once in a while. Yo, Cloud, this way. Hold on, I'm gonna save. No, not there, damn it. Oh shit, I should have. Hang on. Hey, out of the way. You, hands off, pervert. I'm hit. He's on a rampage. What the hell he's talking about? What's going on here? All right, numbskulls, get in there. What do you want, asshole? Don't you know who you're talking to? I'm the miserable son of a bitch whose job it is to chase away bums like you. It's off limits from this point on. Got it? Now take a hike. Wow, you're incredible, sir. Damn right. Don't waste your breath on these scumbags. Oh, excuse me. I can't permit you to go any further. This area is off limits. How did I do that time, sir? Did I sound tough? You call that a warning? Oh, Hey, have you heard? Heard what? Not interested. Fine, suit yourself. Heard what? The news that just broke. They're saying a terrorist bombing went down Plateside. A Malco reactor's been blown up. Do you realize how bad the fallout's gonna be? Not interested. Fine, suit yourself. Oh, fuck. Lucky for you, I keep on top of these things. If Midgar loses power, computers and traffic lights and all that's going to shut down. That can't be good. The economic losses would be staggering, a couple 100 trillion gil or more, and that's nothing compared to the lives already lost. At least most people were sleeping at the time, so they went peacefully. Bombs, explosions, wow, avalanche is so cool! Your parents really need to teach you not to be idolizing terrorists, just saying. Oh shit! What the hell's going on tonight? I knew that blackout lasted too long for a normal power outage. They're saying some terrorists blew up a Mako reactor topside. I was just sitting with a drink, watching the news. All of a sudden, some guy comes in and kicks me out of the bar. Can you believe it? Oof! I'm bliss. Those homemade cocktails are so damn delicious. But boy, do they knock me on my ass. While I'm standing on my toes with my hands in the air, waving around like I just don't care. Nothing back here? No? Does sign have anything on it? No? Okay. Alright, hotshot, in you go. Hey, come on, Marlene. Aren't you going to welcome Cloud back? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like the mission went well. So, did you end up arguing with Barrett? Managed not to. Oh, really? Guess you're all grown up now. When we were little, you used to get in fights all the time. Tifa! I'm so glad you're all safe. Ellipses Queen. Sorry about that, Cloud. Marlene's just shy. Ah, nothing like a drink after a job well done. Why don't you have a glass too? Sure, I could use a drink. Oh, that's more like it. You may have been a soldier, but you're still a rookie in our ranks, and rookies do whatever their higher-ups tell them. Oh, hey, Cloud. Tifa sure knows how to cook. I can't get enough of this stuff. Scarf, scarf. I'll let you in on something, though. What is it? Tifa always makes me taste test her cooking. Thanks to her, my belly's rounder than a beach ball. Could have said blitzball there. That would have been funny. I don't know whether to feel happy or sad. At least the bar's booming, though. Everyone loves the food and drinks here. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the big-titted bartender. Surely not. Clumsy old me. I can't keep my heart from fluttering. Don't think about Cloud's dick. Don't think about Cloud's dick. Don't think about Cloud's dick. I wonder why. I should stop thinking about Cloud's dick. Daddy, you're home! Good work out there, Barrett. You know it. Come on, y'all. Meeting time. Everybody just falls in. Have a seat. What do you say? Want a drink? I'll take something hard and bitter. I'm not saying it, chat. I'm not saying it. I'm just gonna think it. Sure thing. Just a moment. Gotta say, I'm relieved you made it back safe and sound. What are you talking about? Jobs like that are a walk in the park. I guess so. You being an ex-soldier and all. Don't forget to pick up your pay from Barrett. No need to remind me. Once I get that money, I'll be on my way. Hey, Cloud, are you feeling alright? Good as ever. Why? Oh, no reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. You better join everyone down below. I remember there being a save point down here, but I'll take it. Clumsy old me. Hey, look at the news. Such a huge explosion. You think that was all because of my bomb? But all I did was make it like it said on the computer. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. I went to www.howtomakeabomb.com. You don't think that's going to get me in trouble with anybody, do you? I know. There we go. Hey, do you think I'm too uptight? Nah. Thanks for saying so, but you don't have to sugarcoat it. I'm not half as brave as I am big. Yo, Cloud, something I've been meaning to ask you. Those guys we fought today, were any of them soldiers? No, none of them. I'm positive. You sound pretty damn sure. If we'd gone up against anyone from Soldier, you four wouldn't be standing here right now. You think you can talk all high and mighty just because you was in Soldier? Sure, you're strong. Probably all them soldiers are. But don't forget your skinny ass working for Avalanche now. You're part of the rebellion, not a Shinra stooge. Shinra stooge? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'll wait for you upstairs. We need to talk about my payment. And Tifa just pops into the screen as a wide screen. Shit, payment. Language in front of your child, Barrett. Damn, watch your fucking mouth. Gonna talk to Marlene. There we go. You're so cool, Daddy. Cloud, wait. Don't bother, Tifa. Just let him go. Looks like he still misses his old masters. Shut your mouth. I don't care one bit for Shinra or Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I'm not interested in saving the planet with you clowns either. Jesus Christ. I forgot about this. With the sound effect, Barrett's gone nuts. I mean, I didn't forget about him going ape shit on the punching bag with the sound effect. Damn. He going. I'll try to smooth things over with everyone. Trying to talk to... Okay. Payment, huh? Ugh, I bet he promised him a lot. Well, a promise is a promise, even if it was only verbal. Guess I'll have to crunch some numbers. Shoot, it's Cloud. Hope he didn't hear me. Cloud, you say you're not interested, but here you are talking to me. All you really want is to have friends. Isn't that right? I really am, in fact, not interested. That's harsh, Cloud. Real cold-blooded. Please, Cloud, we need your help. Tifa, sorry. The planet's sick. If nothing changes, it's going to die. Somebody has to do something about it. Then let Barrett and his crew take care of it. Got nothing to do with me. You bet your ass we're going to take care of it. Don't bother with that guy, Tifa. I came from Barrett downstairs. Please, Cloud. Hey, wait up a minute, Cloud. I want to pull this money out of my pocket with the gun with my gun hand, because I can grab things with my gun hand. But you know, that's how this works. Promise is a promise. Here, take your damn money. Whoa! They actually animated an item. Obtain Barrett's stash 1500 gil. That's pretty cool. They actually animated an item this time. You got your money, now scram. Ain't got no more use for you. Cloud, there's no way you're really leaving, right? This is where Tifa, like in the new threat mod, this is where Tifa stops us from leaving? Okay, yeah. What? You're seriously going? You're just going to up and leave even with your poor little childhood friend asking you to stay? Huh? How could you say that? What the fuck? I think okay. You know, it's supposed to look like they're sneaking up and trying to listen in, but it looks more like the guy in the black tank top is just eating out Johnny's asshole. We don't even remember the promise we made. Promise? You really did forget. Think back, Cloud. We were 13 then. The village water tower. Remember now? Yeah, that night. I thought you might not show. I was getting pretty cold. Yeah. So, what did you want to talk about? When spring comes, I'm leaving town and going to Midgar. Should have figured. All the guys are leaving. But I'm not like them. I'm not just going to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. Like the best of the best. The best of the best, like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great war hero, huh? Oh, what the... Okay, this is different. Back then, all I thought about was Sephiroth day in and day out. Even my mom started to think there was something wrong with me. I had no idea you were so obsessed with him. But back to our promise. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like playing this game with these little changes that they make, because it makes it feel like it's almost a new game again. The game that I know like so well and have played so many times, and seeing like these little mods that make little tiny changes really makes it feel almost like a new game, and I love it. I love it. Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier? Yeah, so I won't be back for a long time. Think you'll be in the papers? I'll try. Just promise me one thing. When we're older and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me. Huh? That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once? What kind of a promise is that? Quit laughing. That's different. Come on, promise me. Fine, I promise. He laughs at her and she's like, stop laughing. That's it. You remember it, right? Our promise. I'm no hero, and I never got famous. I can't keep that promise. But you made your childhood dream come true, didn't you? You really did become a soldier. So what's your plan from here? Search for Sephiroth. Sephiroth? He's still alive? I'm not sure. If he's already dead, then good riddance. But if he's alive, I have to settle the score for what he did back then. Back then? 5 years ago, in Nibelheim, our hometown, You must feel the same way, right, Tifa? That day was a nightmare for you. Cloud, you know about what happened back then? Of course I do. I'll never forget it. Interesting. They actually, discuss that a little bit here. Something wrong? You remember. Hey, how long are you gonna hold us up? Alright, I get it. You're going after Sephiroth. But if you change your mind, come on back to us. Huh. Interesting. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Hey, wait up! Man, I knew you were more than an average Joe, but to think you've known Tifa since you were kids. My sweet little Tifa. Just what are you to her, anyway? Fess up. Mind your own business. I don't like you anyway, Johnny. Oh, so that's how it is. But I'm not going to let you walk out on her like this. You made a promise and I'll be damned if you break it. Don't you forget, Tifa's like an angel to these slums. You heard him. Get right back in that bar. Don't you dare forget your promise. Yeah, and keep your mitts off Marlene. I have no words. Okay. What else can I do? I guess you guys still gonna let me pass? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so I can't do anything else here. Obviously, I can't travel in the train graveyard because I can't go anywhere here. So I literally have no other choice. Okay. Cloud, you came back. Wait, hang on a minute. President Shinra is about to read a statement on the news. A statement has been issued by an organization calling itself Avalanche. The group has claimed responsibility for tonight's heinous attack on Mako Reactor 1. In its statement, Avalanche warned that it plans to continue committing more terrorist attacks like this one. But rest assured, my fellow citizens of Midgar, we at the Shinra Electric Power Company stand firm in our commitment to the people of this city. Therefore, we've dispatched soldiers to put an end to this senseless violence. In taking this measure... So, we'll be up against soldiers next time. But you'll help us fight them, won't you, Cloud? Barrett isn't worth it. Damn! Damn! Okay. You came back just to say something like that? But you'll help us fight them, won't you, Cloud? Promise is a... Oh, I don't have a choice here. Oh, Parrot isn't worth it. You know, he's not a bad person. Don't worry, I'll set him straight. The dialogue changing over and over again. Alright, let's head back down. 3 opportunities, and I kept saying no, Barrett ain't worth it. Uh-oh. What's this? What's happening? I can't stop shaking. What? What's happening? Tifa? Where are you? Where am I going? Whoa! There was Sephiroth there, by the way. That was a big Sephiroth. I wonder how materia's actually made. Oh, look at this! We're flashing back already. You mean you don't know? Do you? It's made by the planet. The process takes a very long time. Though lately it seems there's... Whoa! Yo, get a grip, man! Are you alright? Cloud! Don't scare me like that! Tifa told me everything. You really want to help that much, come along with the next mission with us. What the hell? A materia popped out of my ass. Wow, it's so pretty. This is materia? Yep, it draws out the power within you. Why is it we're able to use that power? Why? I heard an explanation once, but I guess I forgot it. The important thing's how you use it. Alright, so how do we use it? I think this is where we get the materia, the materia tutorial. Interesting that it happens here with Tifa instead of Barrett. A soldier's secret, huh? Fine, if that's how you're gonna be. I know enough to be by already. By the way, Cloud, why'd you quit being a soldier? Don't see how that's got anything to do with you. The hell did you just say to me? I am loving this dialogue, by the way. This is really cool. Enough of that. Tomorrow's gonna be real tough, so let's hurry up and get some sleep. I love this dialogue because it adds to, like, the tension of Cloud and Barrett. You know, the fact that Barrett still doesn't trust Cloud, Cloud still being the arrogant asshole that he is in the beginning of OG7. I really like this. This is really well done so far. Now we have access to the materia. We have lightning, ice, and healing, which is cure, regen, and curaga. Okay. So if this is healing materia, I wonder what they're going to call what is actually heal materia, which is clearing of status ailments. I wonder. Can't interact with anything here, I assume. Punch on the punching bag. Interact with the computer. Play Pong on the computer. Missile Command. Pac-Man. Final Fantasy II. Can't talk to Marlene. Our target's this time the Mako Reactor. Our target this time is Mako Reactor 5. Let's head for the station first. I'll give you the details on the train. By the way, got a message from one of the guys above the weapon shop. Today's got something special for you. Want you to come and get it. There, message delivered. And remember, any funny business, you know what'll happen. Anyway, I'm coming with you this time. Look after the bar while we're gone, okay, Marlene? I will. Good luck today. Even though I'm a 4-year-old, I somehow able to mix drinks. How much money do we have, by the way? We have 2,300 gil. Let's see what we can purchase. First of all, formation. Barrett in the middle, in the back row. Equipment. We have no accessories yet. Cloud has the only paired slots, which is ice and lightning. Oh, he's got paired slots as well. Okay, who's got the highest magic stat? Probably going to be Tifa. Oh, no, probably Cloud because he's level 9. 27, 21, 17, yeah. That case, I'll give... Actually, let me buy some materia first, so I'm gonna... another slow day. Maybe this shop's just no good anymore. Hard to make a business selling medicine in these slums. Oh, what do we have here? Isn't this a rare sight? Could you be a customer? Welcome, welcome. Buying, selling, we do it all. Fire, ice, lightning, healing. Okay, well. Actually, ice is going to be nearly useless to us throughout the majority of the game. So I'm not going to buy any more ice material, but I'm going to keep what I've got just so we can master it and possibly, you know, on the off chance that we can maybe get something useful out of master materia. If there's anything like really worth getting the master materia for like, I don't know, maybe optional bosses or something at the end of the game. Maybe if there's such a thing. I think so. I'm not going to sell the ice materia. I do want to get 2 fire materia, because we'll get a fire materia on red when we get him, assuming that hasn't changed. Lightning is very useful in Midgar, so we're going to get 2 lightning materia as well. I'm going to sell 1 tiny thing to do that. Sell 1 ether. if I had 8 more gil, I'd get another healing materia, but they don't really have the slottage for it, so no point. Say, you wouldn't happen to be... No, never mind. Forget I said anything. Okay, that's new dialogue. Alright, so replace ice with... We already have lightning on him. With fire. Barrett, you take... lightning and healing, because you're the only other person that has a high magic stat. And Tifa, you're going to take the other lightning materia. We get you another slot, you will take the other fire materia, which I think we can probably get armor here in this next area, so... Or this shop over here, I mean, not this next area. Hey you! Don't you dare walk out of here without buying something. Wouldn't want there to be any consequences, would you? Iron Bangle. Yeah, 1 slot. Okay. Good for each of us. Let's get 1 of each. Bronze Bangle for Iron Bangle. And Tifa, you can take the Fire Materia. And since we have a spare slot, might as well stick something in it. Give you the Ice Materia so we get some AP. Get a little bit closer to mastering it. No way he'll remember to come back. Huh? Speak of the devil. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to get my friend on the 2nd floor to teach you. Well, aren't you useless? Doggo? Using basic button controls. Yes, I understand how to move. You must quit the game in order to restart. To do so, either select quit from the main menu or press Control Q. Huh? A finger? The hell are you doing here? I'm the position cursor. Give me a holler if you ever get lost walking around. Just press assist, and I'll show up above your spiky little head. Done it even more than I do. Oh, am I in the way? If so, just press assist 1 more time to hide me. I may not look it, but I'm actually a pretty busy guy, so I won't always show up when you call. If that happens, try not to get mad. Well then, adios for now. Additionally, red triangles, green triangles. There are certain screens in which they won't appear. Okay. I just wondered maybe he was going to tell me something about, like maybe secrets in this mod. This here's the beginner's hall. So, you're the rookie. Your eyes say otherwise. Bet you never met an ex-soldier. I'll show you just how much I know, and for free, too. See if there's anything else I should know, just in case they add anything for the mod. You probably already know this already, but I'll go over it in case you don't. Until you're instructed to, do not open the disc tray or try to swap it. Yeah, I will make absolutely certain. For anybody watching this video in the future, I'm playing this game on my PC through Steam in 2026. So, you know, I gotta be real careful about not opening the disc tray to swap in a new disc. If you open the disc tray, there's no telling what'll happen, so don't forget. Spoke too soon. Huh? What do you mean people don't use discs anymore? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I like that. That was good. That was good. A magnify materia. So they changed the name of all materia to magnify, which is what all materia is called in the remakes. Interesting. Nice, you're a quick study. There was an orb of materia. Next up, try open this treasure chest that I'm going to drop on your foot. Ah, my fucking foot! Potato ether. So simple, right? Treasure chests like these contain valuable items. You can also find treasure in the form of bottles and bags, so be sure to keep an eye out. Behold the fabled save point. At save points, you can use a tent to rest or save your game. There's actually something else you can do at save points, but it'll have to stay a secret till later. Really? Really? Secret in rainbow text. If you save your progress, then even if you get wiped out in battle, you can start right back where you saved. It sure takes some of the stress out of journeying. I'm jumping ahead a bit here, but eventually you'll leave Midgar and step out onto the world map. Spoilers! My God! While on it, you'll be able to save wherever you like, so be sure to remember that when the time comes. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am a genuine bona fide save point. Yes, sir. Whether you're far from home, getting up to mischief, or have the sinking feeling you're about to get your butt whooped, give me a holler. Better safe than sorry, am I right? Anyway, I'll probably see you again somewhere down the road. Take care. For some reason this save point has a southern accent. I don't know why. Howdy. I'm a treasure chest. It also has a southern accent. I don't know why the inanimate objects of this game have a southern accent, but that's the best I got right now. Could have made it Russian, but you know what? Fuck it. Newbies would do well to keep an eye out for me. Fascinating. See if there's anything, probably nothing new in this other dialogue, but I want to check anyway. Can I go up here, please? Pow pow, take that! Help! Hang in there, kid. Your limit gauge is starting to build. Yeah! There, your limit gauge is full. Now you can let loose. Turn the tide with a limit break. KO! You win! There you go. You know, so what's kind of cool about that is, while they're explaining to you how limit breaks work, what's cool about it is, basically, they just put in the world lore that everybody has a limit break. So, you know, let me just beat on you a few times, and suddenly you get a limit break, you can absolutely just kick my ass. Kind of like in real life. Bet you saw a whole lot of combat in Soldier. How about you give us some battle pointers? There's Gil in it for you. I'm not hard up enough to need your money, but sure, I'll rap with you for a while. Could I say that any more white? Would that make Supernova Sephiroth's limit break? Technically, yeah. I mean, yeah. I would consider it that. Numbers on the screen, fleeing, gauges, stats, effects, elements, getting help, out getting in. Okay. I just want to see if there's anything new here. Nope. Nothing new here. Moving on. Probably nothing, no point going up to the kids' hotel, but let's see. Maybe there's something in here. No. Shove off, kid. Nothing in here. Is this a fan made of cardboard? Or is this just really wonky looking? Primal Liquid? It's a YouTube channel, right? The name is familiar. I can't think of what I've seen them do. What is it? What do they do? Very known for the how overpowered you can get before X spot and Y game. Yes. Think I've seen that. Maybe not specifically that, but I have seen like some similar type stuff. The hell you doing? The operation's already started. Well, looks like this is goodbye. I'm going on a journey to make myself a better man. Hey, Mr. Childhood Friend, you better take good care of Tifa. Time to move out. Quit lollygagging. Let's go. Okay. He's done a bunch of the Final Fantasy games, including 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think, and 12. I think I might have seen, like, the thumbnails for those videos, but I don't think I've watched any of those specifically. But I think I have watched some stuff from Primal Liquid before. I wonder if my son's already set out. Sure gets lonely with just me and my wife here, but we'll fuck a lot to keep ourselves occupied. Maybe we'll make another baby. Can't talk to the... Okay. It's hard to cope when a kid like that leaves home. I just can't seem to relax. Odd, isn't it? Anything in here? No? Okay. Anything in here? No. Alright. Somehow all three family members slipped in this one tiny bed. I unsubbed from him because he skipped Endwalker's story during release, and I'll just never respect story skippers. Okay. Johnny took off. I feel so lifeless all of a sudden. Got no competition anymore. I know it isn't flattering to say, but I get real lonely when I'm not drinking. Oh, come on! If there's no one to listen, what's the use in gathering all this gossip? Hey, you there, Mr. Not Interested. Next time I'll have a scoop that'll pique even your interest. Just you wait. Here, lady. You want your content out, I mean. Guess when it comes down to it, I'm not brave at all. I'm just a gutless, good-for-nothing kid. Yeah, probably. I mean, if there's one thing I can tell about you, Doc, you are very sensitive about Final Fantasy XIV. When I say sensitive, you're very... It's important to you is what I mean. I can't wait any longer. It's okay, I'm ready. You finally said it, I'm so happy. Well, shall we? And they just passed out. Alright then. What the fuck? Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? That's exactly what I'm asking, Barrett. Oh, Barrett, we were, trying an instant three-way fucking? It's no use. It doesn't work when we try it. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. You know how when your party members, like, merge into Cloud? They were trying to do that. At least that's what I think. This is really weird. Come on, guys, don't lose hope. Hey, Cloud, let's break a leg out there today. Say, after we finish this mission, why don't we go, well, I'll take some time off. We could go to a hot spring or something. Okay. If I'm in the mood. Great, I'll hold you to it. Go, y'all done flapping your gums? Go, get on that train. You know, there's no need to act so cold. Everyone here wants to be on your side. I'm sure if... Yeah, right, we're here to fight. Join a chess club if you want to make friends. Damn, Barrett. Let's go, people. Clock's ticking. I love this mod so much. They have added so much cool shit, and I hope it keeps going. I really do. I hope it doesn't, like, you know, fall off as something they only did for, like, the first few hours of the game, then it just kind of goes back to the regular game after that. I hope they continue adding shit like that, because that's goddamn hilarious. And I love it. Good morning, friend. A new day dawns on a world unchanged. You stay safe out there, you hear? Bon voyage! I can't believe they were actually trying to... they were actually trying to merge into each other by running into each other over and over again. Oh my god, the fourth wall breaking is hilarious. I love it. Alright, y'all. This ain't no private train, so spread out. Stuck riding with the hoodlums again. Don't I just have all the luck? Huh? Yo, suit. Sure is empty in here. The hell's going on? It's empty because of guys like you. Yikes! Haven't you seen the news? Avalanche is threatening more bombings. Only a devoted Shinra employee like myself would risk going into Midgar on a day like this. A Shinra sheep, huh? I won't be intimidated by violence. I'm not giving you my seat. Bear it. Shit, you're lucky she's here. What the hell is he doing? Is he having some kind of conniption? Would you rather make every cutscene in every game permanently unskippable or make every game force you to skip the cutscenes? Force you to skip the cutscenes? Well, it would suck if they forced you to skip the cutscenes if it's your first time playing, because then you're missing out on all the good shit. But making every game permanently unskippable cutscenes, that would be a pain in the ass. But then again, I've played Final Fantasy X pre-PC version, where you can't skip shit. So, hard to say. So, what's the plan? Look at this prick acting so calm. Gonna throw off my whole damn rhythm. Wow, calling Cloud a prick. Yo, hold up a sec. We didn't make no bomb threat, did we? What are you complaining about? Avalanche is practically...
B-I-M-O. B-I-M-O.
Oh my god.
B-I-M-O, and Bimo is her name.
Hi, Bimo. Welcome in. How you doing? What are you complaining about? Avalanche is practically famous now. Famous, huh? Bimo, this mod is incredible. I'm playing something called Shinra Archaeology Cut, which is a gameplay mod that changes a lot of the dialogue. It improves the translation, but they've also added some very unique stuff. Some of it is just kind of like cool, like just additions that kind of make the game feel a little more alive. Others are honestly pretty hilarious. Before we got on the train here, you know how when your party members join Cloud and they like merge into him and disappear, right? Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse repeatedly kept running into each other and falling down. Running into each other and falling down. And they said it's because they were trying to do that. This is hilarious. It's great. I love this mod. Sound like the connection window's up. We're leaving the station. So, you gonna fill us in on this mission? Ha! Look who's eager to work all of a sudden. Guess I got no choice. I'll start the briefing. You probably already heard from Jesse, but there's checkpoints we gotta pass through on the way up to the plate. The security system there scans the IDs in each car. Shinra's very proud of it. We can't use those fake IDs from earlier anymore. Hello, and thank you for riding with us today. Our expected time of arrival in Sector 4 Station is 11:45 a.m., Midgar Standard. We've got about 3 minutes before they reach the ID checkpoint. Alright, that means in 3 minutes we're jumping off this train. Got it? What are we supposed to do till then? The hell do I care? Try sitting down. Sorry, I got a rule about sitting down on trains. What? Fine, suit yourself. So what comes next after we jump? Why don't you tell me? Guess you're the Brainiac ex-soldier. Guessing you know the lay of Mako Reactor 5. So come on, let's hear your strategy, Mr. Know-It-All. I can help too, you know. The hell you can. Don't even know why you came along. Oh yeah? How about I show you with my fists? Damn! Tifa! Barrett! Chillax, guys! Goddamn! Tuh, forget y'all. Cloud, come over here. Come take a look at the route monitor. What the hell? Hurry up and kill Aqua Liara, Cosmos Tifa, Lightning, good God. Lightning, Yuna, Lulu, Lune, Ciel, Resident Evil, Rebecca. Jesus! I mean, there's only one of those in that last one that's actually one of my waifus, although I could put Rebecca in there. Although there's also Ciel that I don't care about. I really don't need Lulu judging me for my lack of sexual performance. But 12 pairs of tits, yeah, but a couple of them are going to bitch about it. Well, okay. Lulu's going to bitch about it. Ciel is going to be, like, so aggressive. She's thirsty as hell. No. Marry Cosmos, Tifa, bang Aqua Liara, kill the 6. Sorry. Sorry, no. No. Imagine, like, every 28 days having to deal with 6 periods. 6 women on their periods. Jesus Christ. Guess you're the Brainiac soldier. Oh, okay, we already had this information. You're the only one who come to say hi to me in my home. Color me impressed. Go, don't mind me. What a story is I'm making with the folks at work. Hashtag bad taste in women. My taste in women is only in fake women, obviously. Real women don't want to don't want shit to do with me, so. From the look on your face, I'm guessing you've already seen this. Well, that's fine. We can look again. Scoot in a little closer. That's odd. The ID checkpoint's supposed to be farther up ahead. Level A, security system activated. Unregistered ID detected on train. Commencing emergency search of all passenger cars. Repeat, level A, security system activated. Unregistered ID detected on train. Commencing emergency search of all passenger cars. What's going on? The hell's happening? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Right now we have to hurry. Get to the next car. Shit! Someone dropped the ball. Unregistered ID detected in car 1. Preparing to lock doors. Come on, let's move. Don't fall behind. First, I'm going to run down here and talk to this guy. Anyone in the chat time listening to the impressive for being so thoughtful? Phoenix down. Get out of here. Car 1. Locked down. Upgrading to level 2. Alert. We need to keep moving. You gonna tell us what's going on? I made a mistake. I'm sorry. What do you mean? It's too embarrassing to say. This ain't no time for games. Unregistered ID detected in car 2. Preparing to lock doors. Hurry up! We're locking the doors! We'll get through this. Just do it just like we rehearsed. I'll go on ahead, falling back to plan B. What's our move? Just keep running. We're switching over to plan B. Damn, guess we got no choice. Let's gun it, y'all. And I'm gonna talk to this guy. Huh? Can I help you? Do you want some? Sure do. Didn't take you for the type. I have a little long house. Careful though, it's addictive. High potion. Cool. Car 2. Locked down. Upgrading to level 3 alert. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They'll start another scan any second. If it catches us, we're done for. But don't worry, if we keep working our way up the cars, we should be able to avoid it. Huh? How's that work? You need to know right now? Fine, I'll explain it. This train's equipped with Shinra's older Type A security system. I didn't do anything. Once it detects an unregistered ID, the system starts sending each car into lockdown. Yo, butt out! I'm trying to pay attention here. The cars stay locked until the train pulls into the next station, where a bunch of Shinra troopers will be waiting. But it's an outdated system, so it's possible to fool it. If we keep moving from car to car, we should be able to avoid getting trapped. The second scan's going to start in just a moment. Let's hurry to the next car. Unregistered ID moving toward front of train. Tracking current location. Let's go get this button and get our money back from this guy. Guy. Yep. Almost didn't make it. Car 3 locked down. Upgrading to level 4 alert. Car 4 locked down. Upgrading to maximum level alert. Alright, we made it. Glad they turned off the red flashing lights for at least a second. Come on, this way. Time to blow this pop stand. We'll jump out of here. Jump out here. Guess who? It's me, Wedge. I can tell. You just took your hat off. Looks like our plan worked after all. Looks scary. Too late to back out now. Why did you come anyway? Because Come on, you two. Clock's ticking. It's me, Jesse. What do you think, Cloud? Do I look good in a Shinra uniform? Yeah. You look great. Very, strapping. Really? Thanks. I think. Yo, quit dragging your feet. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna jump. Here goes. Somehow she's gonna jump now. The train continues going. We both jump out and somehow end up all in the same place. You don't mind if I go first? The leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. And don't get in your spiky-headed ass hurt. This mission's just getting started. Looks like y'all made it. Good going. Let's stay on track and stick to the plan. I've been thinking. What would y'all say to a little vacation? I'd love that. I mean, if you're offering. Yeah, well then listen up. We're going to need to lie low for a while once we pull this mission off. So how about I take you somewhere? Avalanche's birthplace. A holy land for folks like us who want to protect the planet. I'll take you to Cosmo Canyon. Nice touch. I like the comment. Woohoo! Like jumped up and down. Woohoo! Will there be hot springs? I be. You think I can wear these duds? Wouldn't mind making a habit of it. Yeah, don't see why not. They got good food over there? You bet your ass they do, and the best booze. It's a beautiful place. Open sky as far as the eye can see, with stars everywhere. And you can hear the sound of a bonfire crackling in the distance. We can kick back and enjoy it all while we stuff our faces. What do you think? Sound like a plan? What about Cloud? Yeah, he'll come along too. But we've got nothing left to pay him with. Don't sweat the details. If we don't have the money, I'll grab him by the neck and drag him there. Oh, look at Barrett actually kind of liking Cloud. Well, I'm off. Y'all take care of the rest. Okay, cool. I like how they added that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so far so good. But don't let your guard down until we reach the Mako Reactor 5. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse will be waiting up ahead. Let's move. This tunnel should take us straight to the reactor. We got our sword back now. I'm gonna go this way first because I'm curious. Comet, can you please not knock my shit over? Oh, I did not equip that all material that I got. Whoops. I forgot. Oh, time for Tifa to use her first limit break. God. Could y'all, like, not keep blasting Tifa with your missiles? I'm trying to stick your missiles in Tifa. That's Cloud's job. Let's not forget this time to put Lightning Magnify. Makes linked magic multi-target. Indeed it does. Damn, again, the encounter rate is much higher. Get this mod, I think. Fucking slow. God, hate these enemies so much. Not only do they take a long time to cast their shit, they also put slow on us, which makes us, well, slow. That attack is also normally called Silk. Do ba do do ba do 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 do. Definitely lightning all is killing everything in one shot, so. Oh my God. Level 9 Barret, almost level 10 Cloud, and Tifa is now made 7. Got a spider web. Yay. Oh my God, come on. Ooh, back attack. For a change. Shinra security officers, we better turn back. Okay, what's our stats? We're doing good? Okay. Let's see what happens. It's Avalanche! Lightning still's one-shotting him. Another terrorist attack! Avalanche is attacking! Sounds like they're sending reinforcements. It's about to get dicey. Gotta hold our ground. Okay, so this is the same as before. I'm only going to grind here long enough to get T for one more level. Normally I would grind here to get everybody to level 10, but I don't think I need it. I just want to get Tifa a little bit higher than she is. She starts off at level 6, so she's way behind Cloud and Barret at this point. I say way behind, like 3 levels. Well, not way, but I like Tifa getting a little bit closer to Cloud and Barret's level. 9 experience, really? One more fight. Overkill! Ugh. There we go. Level 8. Okay, let's run. Alright. There's nothing new there, unfortunately. Cloud definitely racking up the kills. He's going to get his next limit break really quickly that way. Probably should give him to Tifa. Give it to Tifa instead. Thunder All. Doing that would get her kills faster, which might help. I mean, Barret and Cloud have already used their limit break some. Tifa's only used hers once. Actually, I don't think Barret's used his at all yet. I'm gonna get their move in. Never really liked Tifa's limit button combo games were the worst for me growing up. Well, I think you're thinking of Zell's limit break pro, because Tifa's is just a slot machine. You just have to land on the on her limit break. But I agree with you on Zell's limit break though from Final Fantasy VIII. You gotta like combine buttons together in order to get his skills out, and that's not very good. Also, welcome in. Thank you for being a first-time chatter, Crow. I appreciate it. I see we found me through the Final Fantasy VII category. Oh shit, Cloud's almost out of magic. Although I will admit I am using a special mod that gives me all Yaz on her slots, as I just don't want to deal with misses and stuff. I know it's a bit of a cheat, but I don't really care. I've played the game 1,000 times. Although I will say that Tifa's limit, while under normal circumstances can be a little underpowered compared to others, you have to, the best way to really power up Tifa is to give her like some specific gear and specific setups in order for her to like really take advantage of it. But even then, it's like, you know, it's really good, don't get me wrong, but it requires a lot of setup. Whereas usually it's just simpler to just pick, okay, we're going to use Braver, we're going to use Omni Slash, we're going to use, you know, Catastrophe, you know, whatever. Sort by type. Oops, done. And use an ether to get that back. Okay. Your random suggestion, I was actually watching SE1, regardless, Final Fantasy VII, all-time favorite nostalgia game. SE1, SE1? I don't think I know that. What is that? Oh, hey, here we are. Space Engineers. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that one. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII is my #1 favorite Final Fantasy RPG of all time because it was my first right alongside Chrono Trigger. So they're both like right up there at the top of my chart, so to speak. And the fact that this game is also very much loved by a huge amount of the community. They have all kinds of mods available, and we're actually not even playing the original Final Fantasy VII here. We are playing a special mod called the Shinra Archaeology cut, which adds a lot of cut content from the original game, as well as adding new dialogue, new cutscenes, new additional stuff that just really expands on so much of the dialogue of the game, and I love it so far. Hello, Ivysaur. Good to see you as well. Congratulations on the Not 20. Comment, please stay out of the chat and wait so I can see the chat. Or, you know, walk in front of me. Sure, that's fine. Whatever. That's one tiny asshole. You saying we gotta squeeze under the plate through there? Give me a break. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Let me take a closer look. Doesn't look like there's anything to climb down on. You're right. Once we slide down, there's no coming back up. Come on, we ain't got time to dilly-dally. Do we have time to shilly-shally, though? Those Shinra bastards could snoop us out any second. Just man up and go, Cloud. We're going down. Gotta say, that thing gives me the creeps. So Barrett's a bit claustrophobic. In his defense, makes sense. The man is fucking huge, so I can see him being a little claustrophobic. '80s tough talk out loud. I love the fact that the dialogue has been changed for this game. Or like retranslated, I shouldn't say changed. As the dialogue, the point of the dialogue is still the same, but they have just added so much more substance to it. And also, obviously, I'm using visual mods, because the game doesn't normally look this good. 60 FPS combat? Hell yeah. I am all in. I do like to, in games where there is no actual voice acting, I do try to like voice act the characters. Not always to a great degree, but I try. This way, Cloud. Mako Reactor 5 just up this ladder. Here we go. I'm sorry. That ID fiasco on the train was all my fault. I tried adding some special touches to your card. Clearly it didn't work. I thought I put my heart and soul into it, but all I did was mess everything up. Almost missed that item. Terpsichore. Seahorse monsters. Dead monsters. 69 experience. Nice. Oh, almost missed the item again. We're going to pull out now. Let's meet back up at the hideout. And Cloud, make sure you blow that reactor sky high. Fuck. Boosh. Tent. Save point. We don't really need it. Fuck it. Also, I used a special mod, as you can tell, for the profile pictures. Instead of them being their faces, I got this like SNES Final Fantasy Tactics visual mod for the menu. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool looking. All right. I appreciate you new guys popping in, or some of you guys popping in nearly the end of the stream, unfortunately. But I appreciate y'all being here nonetheless. I'm going to jump out here and we're going to go raid. Yep. It was definitely different. I made a few touch-ups to make it unique. We will pick this game up on Friday, because tomorrow we're going to resume Army Men RTS. But for now, that's going to do it for this stream. Hey, Crow, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I know you're only here for a few minutes, but I hope it was good enough to have you stick around. I play a wide variety of games. I would say mostly I do RPGs, but I play just about anything except Battle Royales because of this reason right here. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. So yeah, I don't play Fortnite. Alright, so we are going to raid Gravelord Gaming. He's playing Night Rain with a couple people, I think. Thank you all so much for being here, and like I said, I will see you all tomorrow for some more Army Men RTS. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.